First, the top news headlines. Manipur government celebrates as state clinches State of States Award 2020. Prime Minister Modi chairs all-party meet today to discuss COVID-19 situation. Next union budget to focus on boosting growth, says Nirmala Sitharaman. And COVID-19 infection continues to grow at a constant pace in India. Very good afternoon and welcome to Times of Manipur. This is SURAJ Tabam giving you the news. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. Now the news in detail. A program on Emergent Manipur, the most improved state, is underway at City Convention Center in Imphal, organized by Manipur Planning Department. Chief Minister N. Biren and a galaxy of MPs and legislatures are present at the event. Manipur has been awarded State of the States Award 2020 for the most improved small state overall and law and order category. This year, Manipur with 1,228.4 points out of 2,000 outperformed its neighboring state Tripura, the winner of 2019 Most Improved Small States. The annual State of the States survey is carried out by country's leading media organization India Today with an aim to find which of India's states offers its citizens the opportunities both at work and outside. 2020 on November 27. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today chaired an all-party meeting with leaders of various political outfits and top union ministers to discuss the COVID-19 pandemic situation in the country. Media reports said floor leaders from all parties in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha have been invited to attend the virtual meeting, which started around 10:30 a.m. About 12 leaders from prominent political parties having 5 or more than 5 MPs will be speaking at the meeting. The sources said leader of opposition in Rajya Sabha Ghulam Nabi Azad will speak on behalf of the Congress in the meeting. Sudip Bandopadhyay from the TMC, Sharad Pawar of the NCP, Nama Nageshwara Rao from the TRS and Vinayak Raut from the Shiv Sena among others will also speak during the meeting. They said opposition leaders are also expected to question the government about the expected availability of the COVID-19 vaccine and plans for its distribution. This will be the second all-party meeting called by the government to discuss the COVID-19 situation since the outbreak of the pandemic. Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, Home Minister Amit Shah, Health Minister Harshvardhan are present in the meeting. Besides them, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi and Ministers of State in the same ministry Arjun Ram Meghwal and V. Muralidharan, who reach out to floor leaders for the meeting, will also be a part of it. The next union budget will focus on boosting the growth rate of India, said Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, a media report said. Sitharaman yesterday said that India's economy will return to growth in 2021-2022 and higher spending in budget due in February next will lay the foundations of even stronger growth in the next 4 to 5 years. India's economy is expected to contract nearly 10% in the financial year 2020-2021 with the world's second highest cases of COVID-19 despite lockdown. The minister also suggested that the government may ease up on spending in the coming months in order to boost the growth rate of the country. India's COVID-19 cash load rises to 95,71,559 with 36,594 new infections in the last 24 hours, a media report said. The death toll mounts to 1,39,188 with 540 new deaths. Total active cases stand at 4,16,082. India's first COVID-19 wave refuses to die down. The consistent fall observed in India's daily count of cases and deaths between mid-September and October and did not persist in November. Lately, many states' case curves have shown fluctuations with a week of steady rise followed by a week of consistent decline in new cases, thereby keeping the national curve constant. India's average daily cases oscillated between the 40,000 and 45,000 mark in November, while average new deaths ranged between 480 and 560. Well, it's time now for a short commercial break. Do stay tuned.
Pause in Jaba. Akoibagi fibam fagadnaba hawa nungsit luna na thamnabagi damakta Imphal East amasung West leriba auto service diesel petrol thoriba ichilinau sing amade Auto Service Association ki member singna lakliba yaifaraba nomaizing nume December ki tang taruk nungthil pung ama tabu matamda Seva Mini Conference Hall North Babupura Imphal West Manipur hariba mafam asida e-rickshaw gi oiba meeting ama pangthok jagani hariba meeting asida auto service tawriba madi association gi miyoi singna matam chana lakpiduna khana nainaba sada yawbiyu musung khudong chaba se lobiduna malemni honglakliba hawa nungsiki kanbagi khongjang asida thawa yawbiyu haina Seva Manipur ki maikai de khanganjari e-rickshaw gi preference asi auto service tawriba singda oina pijagari khana naina basida yawhogdaba association gi miyoi singi matung tabu wakat lawzaroi khanganjari ba program coordinator Seva Manipur
Kanglipak News Tengbang Loop KNTL Manipurna Haukiba English Singani Taramapanda Kana Lejadraba Awana Taraba Imungi Ningol Sing Amadi KNTL gi member Ningol Singbu Chako Bugi Thoram Pangthok Kibagum Kumsi Chahi English Singani Kungisu Ningol Chako Bugi Thoram Lakliba December Mangada Khangabok Patri Makhale Kaida Pangthok Jalgani Thoramasida Piba Oiba Sing Amadi Miyamna Sarukyabiu Loinana Mating Pangbiu Haina KNTL gi Maikaidigi Fongdok Jali
Lamjingbo Finance na COVID-19 na thogal liba khudong chadba mayam si uziraga collateral security yautana document chang dana yamna komo mongda loan fanganjergani shahida sunatagi chada tarani thoigi interest rate tap business loan against property vehicle loan commercial equipment loan commercial vehicle loan gi khudong chaba pisari han loan lobi khiba singi suwana gu makhal gi loan asi lobi khudong chaba pisagani akupa morol gi ma contact tobiro Lamjingbo Finance Nagamapal Contact number 7085-831-502 Natraga 9862-629-399
Lana Thauram Malem Taibang Laikolda Aikoi Khwagi Rakta Tilamba Yumnam Joy Kumarna Magi Punsi Sengzel Loraduna Magi Nusiraba Imung Manung Sagay Natayamadi Marumapang Khwai Pumna Maput Lamlaga Haukiba Chaichat Kunmapan Tha Taramathoi Lisingani Kun Hiyangai Gi Marini Panba Nongmaising Numita Taibang Mapugi Laikolda Lairang Lainam Moina Tinkrei Chaliba Chaichat Ahum Tha Taranithoi Lisingani Kun Hiyangai Gi Tarani Panba Sagol Sel Numita Mangani Laihun Tamjaraga Chaichat Mapan Tha Taranithoi Lisingani Kun Hiyangai Gi Kun Marini Panba Yumsakaisa Numita Lana Thauram Thoklei Namirasada Leihidrabagi Thawai na Mapugi Laikolda Ingna Jingna Leirunaba Ngamzaba Hailei Kharadang Kachagadauri Thauramasada Ahalaman Marumapang Khwai Kibingna Matam Chana Lengbirakduna Saruk Yabinaba Pauzenzari Thauram Pareng Phamba Langba Ayupung Nipan Makhai Lai Lukatpa Ayupung Tara Makhai Thauram Maton Lomba Mairakatpa Ayupung Tara Mathoi Makhai Seba Phangzari Basing Yumnam Ombi Indrani Mama Yumnam Ombi Asarani Loinabi Jayanta Manaunupa Nando Manaunupa Ibomcha Manaunupa Rambo Manaunupa Sivasan Machanupa Shailesh Machanupa Thongamba Machanupa Yuhenba Machanupa Rajen Kumar Masenupa Suresh Kumar Masenupa Arun Kumar Mayanupa Kiran Kumar Mayanupa Roshan Mayanupa Khelsan Sarma Mayanupa Domba Mayanupa Madan Kumari Manaunupi Uma Manaunupi, Sonia Manaunupi, Juliana Manaunupi, Memcha Machanupi, Memtombi Machanupi, Nungsithoi Machanupi, Lanchenbi Machanupi, Inunganbi Machanupi, Nirvana Masunupi. Mafam kay Samthong Elangbam Lekay Lerak Achoba.
Sino pare? Tan ba dinate ko? Asing ba? Ay napamba. Darkar ba grocery items singda? Red delivery app sijanaraga order to biro loire. Chaning ba restaurant gi food po erso overpay to budilar dana. Pot khuding mak discount pi baga loina na. Khudak te inakti yore isine. Red delivery for you.
Saglon ama Khoithum laba khonjelna miyam gi thamoi bu sumat pangam laba lamdam asigi saknai raba saisakpa umananda maibam Saglon ama thoramasida lakliba December gi tang manga numidang pung 8 makhai taba matamda puduna lakcheragani miyam gi apam bi sei khanbinaba 7629943543 da call to biro
Nungshi mai thong lo lambi ikai fiji oi rebi ikai fiji oi rebi shamlang.
Welcome back after the break. People living under Kwakta Municipal Council and Kwakta Gram Panchayat, which fall under Moirang, have been deprived of potable water for the past 2 decades. Our correspondent reports various water supply schemes initiated by government in this area are yet to be finished. Gothol Kwakta Water Supply Scheme and Charangpat Water Supply Scheme are of no use to the residents. In connection to this, civil bodies including students' organizations and all Kwakta Coordinating Committee have demanded the government to take steps to facilitate supply of drinking water in this area by December 5th. They said failure of the government to fulfill the demand will compel the organizations to launch democratic forms of protest. A team of journalists visited various locations under Kwakta Municipal Council and Gram Panchayat, during which residents disclosed that they buy drinking water and travel to faraway places to fetch water.
Bharat Samvidhana piriba article number 21 ekoi gi fundamental rights khongaw naraga adumak matam sangna lelakre ekoi khang mangamakre hojik ekoi na pikiba ultimatum adugi manungda thabak to olak tragadi ekoi ising piu haiba ekoi ising phangalu haiba ekoi gi voice adu sarkar na thabak to olak tragadi ekoi hojik chap chaba madugi agitation changsen aba sem saba loire.
The Jalenbung, an interior border village in Technopol district, has been deprived of electricity due to alleged negligence by the authority concerned. Besides, the villagers have been facing hardships due to pathetic road condition. Our More correspondent reports, though the Manipur government has been working towards electrification of remote areas of the hill districts, the Jalenbung village, about 30 km from Indo-Myanmar frontier, is yet to get electricity till then. Over 150 people populate the village. The village has only one primary school under the Autonomous District Council. In connection to this, the Jalenbung village authority Ngulen Shong Guite told media that the roads in the village are extremely pathetic. He added, road improvement work taken under PMGSY and BRTF has never touched any of the roads in the village.
Program kari karagumba leiraga aduga any activities learning base learning ba kandasu electricity fazana leitre di yam wai haina ngase ina phongdok jeri adugi demakta please ekoi gi khunse khara yengbiraga khara active work se hobiyo haina ngasi aina haijaninge.
State level Nupi Lal Ningsing Lamjel Organizing Committee Imphal informed that this year the state level Nupi Lal Ningsing Lamjel will not be held on December 12th, the Nupi Lal Day, in view of the prevailing COVID-19 pandemic. Through a press release, Nupi Lal Ningsing Lamjel Secretary L. Jamuna Devi informed that the day will be observed by adhering to COVID-19 protocols laid down by World Health Organization at the Nupi Lal Ningsing Lamjel office located at Singzamay Supermarket, Imphal at 8 a.m. Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy and Intellectual Forum of Notice Manipur jointly organized a program on celebrating Sankirtan of Manipur, India's intangible cultural heritage of humanity, today at JNMDA Auditorium. Minister of Education, Fisheries and Kada S. Rajan Singh, JNM MDA Vice Chairman H. Tombi Singh, Lok Sabha MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan Singh and Kaching Constituency MLA M. Rameshwar Singh attended the function.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯙꯔꯃꯒꯤ ꯂꯨꯍꯣꯡꯕꯗ ꯅꯨꯄꯤ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯠꯂꯤꯕ ꯐꯅꯦꯛꯁꯤ ꯂꯨꯍꯣꯡꯕ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯀꯥꯟꯗꯅ ꯀꯔꯝꯕ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯁ ꯁꯦꯠꯀꯅꯤ ꯃꯤꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯇꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯋꯥꯔꯥꯠꯀꯤ ꯗꯦꯕ ꯀꯔꯝꯕ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯀꯥꯟꯗꯅ ꯀꯔꯝꯕ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯁ ꯁꯦꯠꯀꯅꯤ ꯀꯥꯏꯁꯤ ꯀꯔꯝꯕ ꯙꯔꯃꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯤꯒꯦꯕ ꯈ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯇꯥꯟ ꯙꯔꯃꯗ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯕꯗ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯂꯨꯍꯣꯡꯕꯗ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯁ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯀꯔꯝꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯔꯝꯕ ꯙꯔꯃꯗ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯤꯒꯦꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ हिंदू धर्म अमसुंग अखोइगी सनामी लाइनिंग अखोइगी अनीसिद नतना अखोइगी थौदोक वाथोकतुगी तोंगान तोंगान बा ड्रेस सेचरगा अखोइ लेजरिबा असिगुंबा अखोइ धर्म जिबो अखोइगी सि नतना अखोइ करम धर्म लेगिगेने पृथ्वीदा.
Troops of Assam Rifles organized a security coordination meet at Kameng village of Imphal West district yesterday. The security forum was attended by Maira Paibi's village pradhans, village headmen and youth club secretaries of the nearby villages. During the meet, the locals were sensitized and updated on current situation existing in the area of responsibility. There was also a discussion carried out on necessary measures required to be undertaken by Assam Rifles together with the civil society organizations in total synergy with the local village authorities, civil administration and police for maintaining a strict vigil against illicit activities in the area. In addition to the security issues, future action plan in respect of civic action projects like medical camps, recruitment in Assam Rifles and Army and career counseling for youth were also discussed during the meet. The locals expressed their gratitude and appreciated the efforts of Assam Rifles for conduct of such security meetings and ensuring peace in the area and assured their commitment and assistance in maintaining the same as per release. In view of the increasing COVID-19 cases in Manipur, Assam Rifles organized a Jan Andolan COVID awareness drive in Kamjong and Chasad villages yesterday. The awareness drive comprised of an informative lecture in vernacular followed by a demonstration on important COVID protocols. Masks were also distributed amongst the people. The awareness rally culminated with a foot march through Kamjong and Chasad villages wherein COVID-19 pamphlets in vernacular language were distributed along with face masks for those who were not able to attend the lecture, a release said. Manipur Department of Relief and Disaster Management conducted a mock exercise on handling of situation created by earthquake at Chandal Bazaar yesterday. Commander of the team, Okram Ibo Choba, led the exercise. Let's take another short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Chan bijay na ihan anak tu koi jip mana thalanya pandi.
Kay no to iduwa. Infection thokani na khutso hamdana.
Korau, ising phawba pithak pa yade ko. Mama gi khomlang tana tha taruk phawbadi angang gi amata ngaraba chinjak oigadabani. Hek pokpaga pung amagi manungda khomlang pithak pigadabani. Angang gi khoi sisu kangna thambigadabani. Thau hine chingba amta tesin ba yade ko.
Mapung maray faraklaba matamda masamo fananaba pokpada ngairiba angangbu ningthina nawkonbiu.
Admission form Thajare, Manipur University Kancipur Manatalai Temple of Learning Degree College ki admission form Thajare. Professional course da BBA amasung BCA ne, General course da BA amasung BSc course ne. Loina Temple of Learning Troll ki CBSE amasung atopa board ki pass rupa mahirusin giyangnaga class 11 Science Arts amari Commerce ki mingjan form Thajare. Athubada mingjan dheu akupa marol college amasung school ki office ta ki khangbi bayagane.
Khanghanjaba Tom Cable subscriber singda yamna nungaiba paw amatang khanghanjari madudi Tom Cable ase pay channel on bagaloina na tongan tongan ba khudong chaba kaya pibata natana ayat apan yaudana ahenba services kaya piduna miyamgi thogal mapung fana tawba ngamjaragani. Subscriber singna isa isa gi connection gi thagi fee online gi khuthangda prepaid mode oina tidok piduna channel asibu apan ba yaudana nungaina yengbina banoluk cheri. Matau karamna online gi khuthangda thagi fee TV gadage haibadu makhada uchari. Ahan step ta tomtv.co.in da changbiraga adom adongi set top box number du mention biraba matungda pijariba package lupa chahum yankai chamri natraga chamri yankai sidagi apamba package ama khanbiraba matungda pay online dan nambiu. Ani suba step ta adongi payment adu confirm tawbiraba matungda pay now da nambiu. Ahum suba step ta prefer payment methods khanbiraga payment tawbinaba khanghanjari. Khanghanjari ba Tom TV cable contact number 8132089758 natraga 8974279099.
Akan banong lay nungsit kaya laklabasu apik pa natraga achoba yum oirabasu phaglang sina pumnamak mayok na bangami yam nakali amadi chahi kaya chatli Barak Valley gi masak oiriba akan bagi atopa maming ama oiriba Valley Strong Cement. Valley Strong, very strong. Lamdamusida ihan hanbo oina miyam da kangla water gi 20 liter jar supna tagi lupa tara da fangan jargani. Loina half liter bottle tara mangana saba pack da supna tagi lupa humputra manga da fangan jari. Khudong chaba si factory da laktuna lobidawa yagani. Ako pamorol gidamak lengsin bidau Kangla Water Maibo Khul Mamang Lekai Imphal S 795002 Aikogi contact number 8257888737.
Advertisement of e-rickshaw. Applications are invited for selection of e-rickshaw beneficiaries under Promotion of E-Mobility Towards Climate Change Action in Manipur to be taken up by the Directorate of Environment and Climate Change in collaboration with UNDP. Description of the program. E-rickshaw to be operated within Imphal city only. 70% financial assistance on road price, 30% beneficiary contribution or loan portion. Eligibility for applicant, age 18 to 55 years, resident of Manipur, valid voter ID, Aadhaar card, residential certificate, valid driving license, latest income certificate. Preference, women drivers. Replacement of all diesel auto more than 15 years old with valid permit. Forms available at Seva Manipur Head Office, North Babupura, Imphal West, 795001. For details, please contact Seva Manipur, North Babupura.
Ehaki ipuroibana COVID-19 gi layong ulagpadagi test tawrubada positive oiramle. Nakna leminarubana ehaksu test tawrubada positive oiramle. Aikhoina home isolation tawbagi ayaba phanglo matungda doctor na hidak amasung ishagi oxygen level check tawnabagi damakta oximeter pibirakhi. Home isolation da lairingaida aigi ipuroibagi oxygen level nemtharakpadagi Jenims Hospital da pukhatkhi. Positive oibagi certificate paibana amuk hanna test tawdana matamanghandana makhata balayeng chathaki. Asumna anganba matamda test tawthoktuna matam chana layeng hobuna laina asidagi thuna phagatpa ngamhaure amasung aigi imung manung busu laina asidagi ngakthokpa ngamhaure.
Lai haurakpadagi COVID-19 oiramgadra haina singna badagi test tawba laksabani adubu laibak phavana negative oiramle. Miyamsu isada COVID-19 gi layong ubiragadi soidana test tawthokpiyu naba bulot laga thambiganu.
Lepa leitana sandorokliba COVID-19 thingnanaba test tawthokpa yamna maru oi. Karigumbada positive oirabasu matam chana layeng horabadi laina asina sokchandringaida adombu kanmangamgani. COVID-19 gi layong utramaksu positive oiramba yai haina jingnaba lairabadi soidana test tawthokpiyu. COVID-19 gi symptom laina test tawthoktana laisanba matamda isada nattana imung manunggi miyoising amasung kairo lekai gi miyoisingsu khudong thiba tholakpa yai.
COVID-19 gi layong sing haibadi lok laiho khanau naba manam maha phauraktawa khong hamdharakpa amadi nungsa shor honbada warpa tarbadi sungshoidana athuba matamda test tokthopigedabani. Positive oiramba tarabashu home isolation tobiraga gamen gi maikaidagi vitamins amasung oximeter pizagani loinana haksel gi mari leinaba miyoi ama matam punamakta adongi matengi damak leigani. Kawiraganu Chingnaba bu laibirabadi sungsoi soidana test tokthokpiu.
Welcome back. With the detection of 52 new positive cases, Meghalaya's COVID-19 tally increased to 12,005. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma, in his latest tweet on the state's COVID-19 status, said the state currently has 648 active cases. The Chief Minister also informed that a total of 11,241 people who were earlier infected by COVID-19 have recovered from the disease. According to data shared by PIB Shillong, the deadly disease has claimed the lives of 116 people in Meghalaya so far. The current fatality rate in Meghalaya is 0.96%. Till yesterday, a total of 2,47,928 persons have tested for COVID-19 in Meghalaya, out of which 2,35,923 persons have tested negative. Mizoram State Election Commission yesterday announced a repoll to constitute North Wallanphai Village Council in the Sarship district. The State Election Commission's decision came after 15 people filed complaints about the discrepancies in the village council polls held on August 27, seeking a repoll in North Wallanphai. According to a notification issued by the State Election Commission, a repoll for the 7-member North Wallanphai Village Council will be held on December 10th. Counting of votes will be undertaken as soon as the polling is over, the notification said. The notification said the election of the written candidates in the recently held general election was declared null and void. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Defence Minister Rajnath Singh today extended greetings to Navy personnel and their families on the occasion of Navy Day in a tweet. Prime Minister Modi lauded the Indian Navy for fearlessly protecting our coast and also rendering humanitarian assistance in times of need. We also remember India's rich maritime tradition over centuries, he added. Defence Minister Rajnath also saluted the Navy for their valour, courage and professionalism in the tweet. Every year, December 4th is celebrated as the Navy Day to commemorate the decisive naval action by the Indian naval ships on Karachi port, which heralded the victory of India over Pakistan in Indo-Pakistan War of 1971. Another round of talks between the protesting farmers and the central government will be held tomorrow as the marathon talk yesterday failed to end the standoff between the two over the new farm laws as the protesters refused to budge on their demands. The government side, led by Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar, assured the group of nearly 40 farmer leaders that all their valid concerns would be discussed and considered with an open mind, but the other side stuck to their demand of repealing the three hastily passed farm laws, saying there were several loopholes and deficiencies. The Agriculture Minister says the government will consider all their demands today. Meanwhile, thousands of farmers from Haryana, Punjab, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh and other states have continued to camp on the outskirts of Delhi in protest, leading to traffic snarls at the border areas. Tachapa FC lifted the trophy of Chawang Soccer, beating Songkhogin Memorial FC SMFC by 2-1 in the final match yesterday at S. Moljol Playground. EM of ADC Chanjal CH Ngamthang Mate, social worker Thangboy Hakib and proprietor of Green India Hemin Lal Khongsai attended closing ceremony of the tournament organized by S. Moljol Youth Club. In continuation with its efforts to connect with local people, Assam Rifles organized a friendly football match at Sita village yesterday to spread awareness on Fit India movement. The youth of the village participated enthusiastically and displayed sportsmanship. The event was highly appreciated by village authorities who requested for conduct of more such events in future. The event culminated with distribution of prizes for the participants. Assam Rifles also promised to provide support for all upcoming sports tournaments in the area, and Assam Rifles release said. Let's now have the local newspaper headlines. The Sangai Express. 3 more deaths recorded to take toll to 296. Official report yet to mention 2 deaths. MD of Salai, brother of Samarjit in NIA custody. Proposal to lay foundation stone of worship at MT Kobru protested. Name VC in charge ultimatum late. ADCs dissolved. Chairman cry foul. The People's Chronicle. 3 fatalities, 146 new cases reported in 24 hours. Fatality count reaches 100 in Imphal West. 235 patients discharged, recovery rate 86.82%. CM reviews status of Secretariat Complex project. Salai VC MD arrested. India breaches 95 lakh mark. Government urged to set ADC poll dates. Appoint caretaker chairman. Imphal Free Press. NIA arrests 2 directors of Salai Holdings, gets 3-day custody. Musu to launch agitation if VC in charge of MU is not appointed by December 4th. Swine flu scare grips Sisipur amid no sign of action by authorities. Manipuri woman goes missing in Delhi, committed suspects human trafficking. Manipur Mail. Recoveries exceed new COVID cases, total 25,536. Persons with disabilities are blessed, Henry. CSE responds in honey adulteration case. Before we wind up, let's have a quick look at the top news headlines once again. Manipur government celebrates as state clinches State of the States Award 2020. Prime Minister Modi chairs all-party meet today to discuss COVID-19 situation in country. Next union budget to focus on boosting growth, says Nirmala Sitharaman. And COVID-19 infection continues to grow at a constant pace in India. Well, that's all for now. Keep watching Times of Manipur and have a pleasant day.